Okay, so have you ever had that feeling? You create something amazing, maybe an image, a bit of writing, something you're really proud of, and then it just kind of vanishes, sits in some digital folder, maybe multiplies, never really goes anywhere.
Oh, absolutely. Digital graveyards, right. We all have them.
Exactly. And, well, what happens when creating that cool thing becomes too easy, like ridiculously easy? Today we're doing a deep dive into this really interesting personal story. It's basically a farewell note to this massive collection of AI-generated sci-fi art.
Yeah, and it's fascinating because it's not just, tidying up your desktop, which, let's be honest, most of us need to do. It digs into something deeper, these sort of surprising side effects when creation becomes instantaneous. Abundant, even.
Right. Like, what's something worth when you can just conjure it instantly?
Exactly. It shifts things.
Okay, let's get into it. The source, it really captures that initial thrill, doesn't it? This creator, like wide-eyed at 2 a.m., whispering, yo, this one's sick, as these images appear. You can almost picture it. Things like neon-lit futures,
Skyhook elevators.
yeah, skyhook elevators, floating gardens,
Mhm.
just incredible sci-fi visuals popping up on screen, it sounds. Well, addictive.
Definitely intoxicating.
And the creator really stresses how easy it was, like, too easy,
Mm.
their words. They said it felt like one click and you're a god designing interstellar civilizations.
Yeah.
That's a powerful feeling.
Mm. Instant godhood.
Yeah. And then 5 clicks later, bam, you've got a galactic senate, 3 war-torn planets, and an alien dog.
An alien dog.
It's world building on hyperdrive, basically.
Ah, no friction.
Zero friction.
Mm-hmm.
But that ease,
Mm.
it leads somewhere, right? There's a flip
It
side.
always is, isn't there? And it's a very practical one here. Each clip, each image was apparently 8 megs at 1080p. Now do that hundreds, maybe thousands of times.
Okay, yeah, I can see where this is going. Your hard drive starts to cry.
Pretty much. The creator talks about their iCloud weeping and the hard drive begging for mercy, just overflowing with these massive files, a digital avalanche, like you said.
And it's not just the storage space, is it? It's the weight of potential. They kept telling themselves, oh, I'll use these for a comic or maybe a short film or even just like an intense Instagram post.
Right. The classic someday pile.
Exactly.
Yeah.
But they didn't. They just sat here multiplying like space rabbits.
That's such a great image. Space rabbits.
It is. And it highlights that burden of unfinished projects, that
Yeah.
unfulfilled creative energy.
So what do? You've got this infinite supply, this cool stuff, but it's too much.
Well, the decision was deletion. Just get rid of them. And importantly, it wasn't because the images weren't cool. The creator is clear they were insanely cool.
Right.
But it was purely practical. They needed room on my hard drive to, function as a person. A basic need trumped the art.
Wow. So the cool comic, the film, just wasn't going to happen.
Nope. They won't get finished, won't get printed. They existed, they were amazing, and now they wouldn't. And this leads to, I think, the real core insight from the source material.
This is the price of abundance. When creation is infinite, deletion becomes necessary.
That hits hard, actually. Infinite creation means necessary deletion.
It really reframes things, doesn't it? It's not just about digital tidiness. It's a fundamental consequence of this new era. More isn't always better. Sometimes it's just
That's right.
more.
And these images just gone.
Vaporized, that's the word used. Vaporized in a digital black hole, becoming space dust. The AI wouldn't even remember making them.
Oof. Yeah, and the farewells are quite touching, too. Saying goodbye to specific types.
Yeah.
Space monks, chrome cities, even the weird floating triangles that seem profound late at night.
Mm-hmm. Acknowledging they were beautiful, maybe pointless in the grand scheme of things.
But also deeply mine. That mine part feels important. Even if deleted, they were created.
Exactly. There's ownership, even in the ephemeral.
So, bringing this back, what does this mean for you listening? For all of us with our own digital piles? Your photo libraries bursting at the seams, those documents you started. What needs a digital farewell in your life? Not because it's bad, but maybe just because it's too much.
It's a really powerful question to sit with, and the source leaves us with this kind of mantra for the digital age, which I love. Create fearlessly. Delete mercilessly.
Create fearlessly, delete mercilessly. Wow.
Yeah. It really encourages you to think about your relationship with all this digital stuff we make and keep. Maybe, just maybe, curation is becoming more important than sheer accumulation now.
So what will you keep? And what are you brave enough to just let go of?
Something to think about.